Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we're going to be doing a very quick episode of Momir Madness. They kind of just shadow dropped it. Some notes is that they've added a bunch of new 8s, new 9s, and new 10s. So back then people were pretty much saying, oh, the correct strategy was to hit 9, aim for Zakama. You might hit the Arboretum Elemental, Arboreal Elemental. I don't remember that card. It's the Convoke Hexproof big dude. And pretty much 10 you're guaranteed an Impervious Great Worm. So this one's some courtesy of MTGA Zone. They did note a few things, like they especially noted why 6 is it's actually a 1 in 73 chance, so it's not bad. But anyway, let's start with the stuff that they added. And as you can see, the idea was they didn't want to add a lot. They wanted to balance it out because it was literally just one good card at the time. So now they've added it by adding a few. Okay, Dread Cacodemon is okay. Stratodon is a really big dud. Dread Cacodemon, you won't get this ability, but it's still an 8/8, so it's kind of like a consolation prize. Dragon Tyrant is usually a dud unless you've actually been planning to set aside 4 red mana this whole time. This rarely happens, so if you don't have the 4 red mana, don't aim for Dragon Tyrant. Jin-Gitaxi's Core Augur 5/4 feels like a dud, but you do get to refill your hand. So it's at the worst, your opponent kills this or neuters it. But you've already had 7 cards. You can start over again. The really worst case scenario is you mill yourself because you're unable to attack True. You're kind of literally just aiming for Ulamog at this point. This is literally the really good reason. It's even better than Impervious Great Worm. But still not too bad. Actually, it's kind of raining hard right now. Now, they've added a bunch of 9 drops also. So, like Iona Shield of Marius, slightly questionable. Blazing Archon is really good. Demon, even if it's just a 5/6, the fact that your opponent can't win until they get rid of this guy, pretty good stuff. Demon of Death's Gate, 9/9 for 9 with Flying and Trample, very good. Fire Dragon, okay, this is old wording with really old wording, but it's literally just enters the battlefield. Here, I'll show you. Fire Dragon enters the battlefield equal to the number of mountains you control. So again, you have to be setting up, otherwise this is a dud. Kuro Pit Lord, another one. This time you have to set aside 4 black mana. Colossus of Sardia. Well, if you have the 9 mana to spend for it, you can spend the 9 mana to untap it. Not great, though. Think from the Deep. There's no... You probably might have an island or two, but this is so you might get one shot of this, but this is really poor. Furnace Dragon, also very poor. It's 5/5 flyer. Okay. And then the 8s are where it gets interesting. Everybody would like to get Griselbrand. This one's good. Scaled Worm feels like a... Scaled Word feels like what you call it, a consolation prize. Hoverguard Sweepers, very, very good, very good. Considering that returning 2 target creatures means they're never coming back in this format. Tightspout Tyrant, 5/5 is kind of weak. It's reasonable in the sense that you're never playing spells here, so at least you got 5/5. Baleful Force, a good way to refill your hand, I suppose. It's no Griselbrand, but it's okay. Well, it's also each upkeep, so keep that in mind. Bedlam Reveler, you're never going to get the prowess. You're probably... This is literally a draw tree at this point, but it feels really poor as a 3/4. Gigantomancer is interesting. You can make certain creatures 7/7s. Crash of Rhinos, better consolation price than Scale Worm because it has Trample. Borborygmos Enraged. Reveal the top 3. Very good way to refill. One hit, you get, that's 3 cards because all of them are lands, and you can actually start chucking them. Not bad. These are pretty good. So, decent pools and all that. But now let's, enough theory crafting. Let's go straight to the format. Let's see how many... resign if I get over it. I'll probably just do 1 or 2 pulls with this one. Let's see how far we go here. Again, just remember, you might hit the bells and lotteries, which is not a good way to go. I'm actually surprised they didn't try to put Phage as another way to ruin it, but there aren't enough 7 drops in the format yet, so it's kind of not worth the risk at this point. I'm gonna do a quick cancel and try again. I might be at the point where everyone's sick and tired of this format by now, but there should be someone playing at this point. Otherwise, I'm really gonna have to just finish making the videos. I have about a week and a half left to finish those. Shouldn't be that bad. I should be able to do it if I can get the rest of my work done. I'm only concerned that as soon as all the submissions start coming in, that I'm gonna get crunched, and I have no way around it. Anyway, opponent leads with a mountain. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. As usual, 1 drops are actually now 1 and 2 drops are not exactly safe. 3 drops are not. Actually, with so many new Hydras now, like we all know Hydroid crazes. That makes some 2 drops not safe. There is in the Gargos. No. Yeah, there's also the other Hydra there's also the other 4 to cast Hydra. That also makes it not safe. When it's going for the 2 drop, gets himself Wanted Scoundrels. That's actually quite good. Let's see. Okay, play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, well, we can hit 8s naturally. So I'm gonna humor our opponent. Technically, I could wait for 1 more, but that's 4 power. I don't think I can wait. And we're gonna get ruined here very quickly. I guess you're gonna see me play 2 rounds at this rate. At least I can hit our opponent for 1, but this is not looking good. I might even have to play the creature first. Opponent gets... Ooh. Oh yeah, this is nice. All the mass creatures making things really busted. So I'm going to lead. I have no choice but to keep up. Made the correct call in playing, but I don't. Okay, so again, remember. Yeah, I'll just dump the swamp. 2/2. What's this? Phantom Warrior can't be blocked. Oh, this is from the Planeswalker pack. So we have enough to block. So I'm literally gonna chuck these 2. Well, I'm technically chucking only 1. My opponent doesn't have enough power. We'll be taking 2 damage guaranteed here. I could mass block the token. Okay, opponent's not gonna swing in with that one. He figures he doesn't have anything good. So I'm gonna probably also try to play the lottery also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We might hit Ascend, just not yet. Also, I technically could have swung with this one because this is literally unblockable. I'm never gonna block this anyway. But the opponent. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I made the mistake of not attacking with this one. Didn't matter. But having to face off Lyra, we're probably gonna lose big time here. What could we get to ditch Lyra at this point? Got it. Okay, now this one doesn't work. I might as well attack with this one now. But this guy doesn't work because despite that bow and arrow, it doesn't have reach. I might have to... Let's see. A beginning of upkeep. Converted cards converted mana cost. Oh my goodness. Opponent's getting all the good stuff. Okay. Suppose I could jump block. Alternately, yeah, because if I block this, I lose it anyway. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna chump block 1. Take the other 4. Because at least we'll hit 10, but might not even matter. Nope, we didn't hit the bells and lottery. In fact, we got something that can block this. We probably will just have to chuck. We'll have to also note that we're taking extra damage here. Yeah, kind of wonder. I think it's a good thing I left this behind. Maybe not. It probably wasn't worth it. 1, 3, 4, 5. Opponent thinks 7s. He's got a Fleet Swallower. This really wrecks us. We could just chump block this, I suppose. Okay. I must block. That's a given. Okay, so let's get away with the stuff I need to do. I must block, so taking 4, 6. Okay. And we get tokens, so we could play for 9. Okay, so let's actually try that. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's play for 9. Let's crack everything. Now, there's a chance that we don't get Sakama. If we get Arboretum Element... Oh yeah, I forgot. You get Kuro. So... yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's a good... I forgot. Good game. Yeah. So guess what? I'm going out on my own terms. Well, can't be helped. Opponent had a very good start with the Wanton Scoundrels and managed to get really good flyers back to back to back. Okay, so let's see how far things are going. Well, there's definitely again, it looks like we want mountains and swamps. I'm probably gonna lead in that one. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's play another. Opponent is on the play. We could try to pressure our opponent, but again, it's a crapshoot. I think I want to do it at 3 mana. Okay, so does our opponent pull the trigger at 3? I think he's thinking of it. I'm probably going to do the same thing as well. Yeah, you want it at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a way to get natural 9. And for 3 mana, opponent gets Sai. So... discard the forest. Mentor? Now, the odds of us being able to trigger this, not so much, but... is it worth it to pay 3 just to draw cards? At this point, I think the answer is no. Not yet, anyway. At least we got ourselves a blocker. He's going for 4. Bartizan Bats. Okay, so we need to start hitting back up in the air. Now what do we get? Ooh, draw a card, discard a card. Sure, let's discard. So at least we can swing through this. In fact, I'm gonna make an offer. Basically, if our opponent, yeah, he's just gonna chump block, but who knows? Our opponent might consider blocking with the bats just to trade. It's a poor trade though. Opponent's going for 5. He gets Stone Golem, so we can still crack through that. Let's see what we get for R5. Okay, whenever it attacks, deals 1 damage to target. Ooh, nice. We can take out the bats. So this doesn't have trample. In fact, I'm gonna hold back because sorry about that. We know we can snipe our opponent. Okay, so we will trade. I will take the 3 damage again though because I know I can snipe this one. Alternately, I can choose to just play a 5. Okay, Archway Angel. Play 6 first. Let's see if we hit the Bells of the Lottery. Nope, we don't hit it. In fact, we hit one of the best cards ever. Okay, so what happens with this one is whenever a card put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, so if he plays his ability, this becomes a 4/4. He's playing X equals 7. I get a 4/4 lifelink. He gets Verdant Force, which is quite big. Thankfully, no trample. Oh, so I'm gonna take 7. So there is that. I'm actually gonna just swing with these 2. So he'll discard the card. Ping the bats. So he's now forced to activate at 7 forever, which is not a bad proposition. The only thing now is that thanks to lifelink, I can kind of cushion my life. So now we hit our own 7. Let's see what we get. Fleet Swallower. So I probably will just chump block. But Fleet Swallower will nuke out. Oh, guess how big Hunt of Hightower is gonna get with Fleet Swallower. Let's see how. That's just half their library, so they're currently at 46 cards. That's gonna be 23. This gonna be huge. Our opponent's definitely not gonna swing with Archway Angel. He's figured it out. I think he figured it out. Nice. Okay, Brontodon. So okay, it's game over. So we take 11. Target player. So guess how many triggers that is. Oh no. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that one. It happens. Yeah, that was the 1-2 combo. He had an out for 1 turn. If he just shouldn't have attacked, but well, thank you for attacking. At least we got to see that combo go through. It's beautiful, I guess. So 1 win, 1 loss. Nothing to write home about. I've done better and I've done worse. Not bad for our first 20 minutes though. Let's see how far we get. Okay, like this. I'm guessing 3 mana is the correct time to start. 2 manas. You could still hit something good. I just feel it's slightly too early, but it's not like you're not gonna hit anything. I think our opponent was also trying to aim for 8s, but the high tower kind of wrecked it. If you're wondering, that's the sound of me having a little dinner. Well, not bad. 4-2. Almost anything can block this, so it's pretty much like an quick trade. So that's where opponent gets 4-2. Okay, I guess we're trading. Let's play. Actually, because there might be some raid triggers, so I'm gonna actually do the attack first. No raid triggers, but we do get mana, so we can skip to 6. Skip to 6. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. If we're going to lose on the lottery, I want to lose to a lottery this early so I have enough time for another queue. Let's see what opponent gets. Tree. Yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, let's go for it. Bells and lottery. Hit or miss? Nope, miss and... Okay. Now, this is literally just a 4-6. None of the abilities here matter. But now we can hit 7, 8, and 9. So we're on track for 9. Definitely want to have at least one green source if we're aiming for the possibility of Zakama. One is on a 5. Explore, so... Okay, he's probably on track for 10. Okay. We're not in strange territory yet. Ooh, nice Meteor Golem. This one's already explored, so I'm gonna hit the other one. So 7 is a nice hit. Actually, 6 is also a nice hit because there are a lot of effects that have bounce or some sort of tacked on. Well, not so much. There's some effects with tacked on value. The Haunt of Hightower was a good example. Opponent plays 6, hits Tetsimok, but so okay. Good thing we nuked that one earlier. So now we're hitting 8. So at 8 we hit Crash of Rhino. So okay, we can trade. Then 9 we hit Zakama. Zakama, and we could snipe 2 of their guys. Well, again, remember, 9 is not a guarantee anymore, just as 8 is not a guarantee. We're getting all the weird stuff. Oh, they actually have the set symbols. That's nice. So opponent's going for Angler Turtle. Oh no. Attack each turn if able. Okay. So let's see if we can balance thing. Okay, so at least we can keep that guy alive, and we're gonna be dropping 9. Okay, so that's good. So all these guys must attack. Good news is our opponent doesn't exactly have a blocker. So if he wants to get rid of that, yeah, he's gonna have to throw that under the bus. He can block our Tetsimok. You know, he can block our Firesong and Sunspeaker with Tetsimok. So that looks good. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that trade. A little extra damage off the boot. We're not... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our opponent's now gonna drop their 8s. I do not want to see Blazing Archon. That ruins us. We're still gonna aim for the Zakama lottery at this point. That's literally... Well, that's also gonna be our only out against Blazing Archon if ever. Nope, it's not Archon. And he loses 2 cards against 3. Okay, so it's not too bad, but the Reveler's not great. So... Choose a color. Oh, this is Iona. Hold on. Now, it doesn't mean anything because our opponent can't cast spells. Opponent needs to be able to snipe both of these out of the sky. He's at 5, 6... Zakama will do it for one, but not both. He's going for it. He hits Zakama. He'll untap all his lands. Now here's the thing. Gain life doesn't do anything. He can't even kill. Oh, it doesn't tap. Oh, because he didn't cast it. Okay. So this has reach, so no blocks. Yeah, opponent sees it. He's kind of hoping that we would block with Iona so that these guys would trade. We just had too big of a life cushion. So, not bad, close to our half-hour mark. Got ourselves a nice Chandra. So, yeah, let's... I'm guessing that there are enough people playing, but not necessarily near my area. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're on the. Okay. Definitely not playing at 1. Yeah, I want. Being able to hit the 10 could sometimes happen. Yeah, I need to remember. I want swamps and mountains because I'm aiming for not. I'm aiming basically for 8s, 9s, and 10s now. Let's start with the mountains. Again, I'm not gonna start playing until I hit at least 3, because the number of creatures that don't do well at 2 are just basically underwhelming. It's kind of how much you value a card per se. Ooh, nice. We don't exactly have sacrifice outlets, but still a 3/3 for 3. I'll take it. Three, 2, not bad. So he will gain 2 life if I attack into this. Let's see if we can kind of get rid of it. Chupacabra is still in the. Chupacabra is still here. I think it's okay. Got the boar instead, but you know what? I'll trade. Basically puts us in the, so he may gain some life, but it puts us in a position where we're the aggressive one. Opponent gets his own rhino. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Deals combat damage. That player discards a card. So let's see if our opponent's willing. Oh, he's gonna trade. Okay. I think he's banking that he will get a he'll get a better creature at 5 than we have. I don't think there are any duds at 5. Oh, well, it's not great, but it's enough to hinder us. Let's go for it. Do we hit the lottery? No, we don't hit the lottery. We hit a ton of life, though. But we're now at a standstill. Now, let's see. Also, nice thing of doing that is sometimes we might encourage our opponent to play the lottery. Okay, he's playing it. Ooh, he hit a better one. Okay. Now we're at 7. Whenever a creature with flying attacks. Oh, so I do want him to attack. It's kind of bad because this means that we're all literally on standstill at this point. So, the biggest I can get is an 8, which is not great. Ooh. It deals double the damage, so I'll be taking 10. I'll take action. I'll take the 10. Now let's play our own 8. Okay, let's guard this. I guess we can start. I guess we can start playing 8s and just make this into 7/7, but I do have... Okay, let's just start drawing cards at least. Because we can use this now. We can now use this defensively next turn. Just leave up 1 mana. Let's see if our opponent... Okay, he's got Borborygmos, which is also a problem. This is 14 damage, and I have no way of getting rid of this. So, we'll take the 10 again. Oh, and oh yeah, he had an extra card for the build. Oh, that was a good game. Yeah, we kind of got too green in that last one. We did not have to attack. Well, that was this one. I guess we have time for one more. Yeah, let's do another cube. We'll probably lose just as quickly. Now, some people are saying it's kind of strange that this one doesn't have any special offerings, but this is probably the most it's the most casual of casual formats. So I think gating this behind XP is probably not a good idea. So yeah, kudos to Wizards. Good call there. Okay, so we're gonna same thing, lead off on the mountain. Opponent's gonna take their time. They're probably gonna start on tree again. Oh, he's gonna start later, so I guess it's up to me to start the tree then. Alar the Fire Fletcher, so it's just 3/3 trample. We don't get any effects from this. Watch our opponent hit something that can bounce our guy. Or kill our guy. Or do nothing, so I'll accept do nothing. And for 4 we get a free card. I'll take it. So we're actually on track to hit 9s at this point. Opponent's got... Ooh, nice Sarah Angel at 5. That will stymie us for a while. That might stymie us forever unless we can hit... Okay, that's good enough. We can chump block once, but I think I'll just take the 4 damage for now. Also, yeah, we're gonna be really stymied by this. Flying Vigilance, the classic of Alpha. This one's gonna really mean the end of us unless we hit something good at 6. Or we can just hit the Bells and Lottery. And, okay, opponent did not hit the Bells and Lottery. In fact, he hit another flyer. We did not hit the Bells and Lottery, but we did hit something better, so I'll take that. In fact, it could be a nice mentor combo. Our opponent taking the damage. Okay. Whenever it deals combat damage, that player discards. We'll probably willingly lose a card here. Opponent's hitting a 7. Its own. Come on! Let's see if we can hit. Let's see if we can hit our own 7. Yeah, we're probably not gonna make it. Okay, this is. Yeah, not gonna. Yeah, beast innings because we have no way of blocking this. Yep, 3 flyers, and our opponent. It looks like 7 is the new one to hit. You really want to hit Agent of Treachery. That said, we also hit our own blue creature, but that one's more of a dud. But can't be helped. This is literally that's the name of casual, I guess. Actually, no, that's not fair for casual. It's literally how do you handle yourself when you're playing a high RNG format? You know that the win-loss ratio is gonna vary really wild. So don't beat yourself up too much. I guess you can moan and complain about that, like that one. But let's be fair, our opponent probably did the same thing also when we hit the High Towers Fleet Swallower combo. No mountains this time. Also, yeah, they're getting all M20. So we're gonna prioritize again every mountain because and every swamp because of those 2 particular cards. That said, if we don't hit those, it's not the end of the world. And I can always stay at 8 if it have to. And okay. Now some people are saying, what happened there? There are some duds at 3 mana also. I think what we hit was Mirror Image. I used to play this in mono blue. It's basically a clone. It's basically a clone for a creature you control. Since I don't have any creatures, that was the dud I hit. So, c'est la vie. Opponent hits Pitiless Gorgon, so unless we can remove it, we're not getting anywhere. Those things happen, so you can't. Well, we did not hit a dud at 4. Although, again, if our opponent manages to land a flyer, this does nothing. This can't even take out the Pitiless Gorgon, so yeah, we're gonna be taking a lot of damage for now. What does our opponent? Okay. Now that can't be Spark Double. No, there is a I know there's what's that? Yeah, there is a Hydra at 4 mana. Yeah, there's a Hydra at 4 mana. So that's why that didn't work. So I'm gonna hit X equals 5. 4/4. So I guess we can trade with that because we at least get some value out of it. Probably should list out what the possible duds are so that people are not shocked. But basically, there are duds at 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're really scared of those, just play at 5. But given the sheer density of 3s and 4s, it's not worth getting scared over. Oh, come on. Sarah Angel again? Okay, let's see what we can hit at 6. It's probably gonna be Bells and Lock. Okay, come on, not Bells and Lock. Nope. It's a better Angel. This one's just to force the trade. At least I want to get that out of the way. Seriously, yeah, we're gonna hit duds when we hit Pit Lord and is that Dragon Tyrant? I think it's Killmount. No, I think it's Dragon Tyrant. Yeah, that's the That's the one. For those who are wondering about why did they put duds, think of it this way: they could have chosen to put Scorned Egotist here. It would have Morph, which is really irrelevant, and you get a 1/1/4/7. Be thankful they're not that mean. At least not yet. Okay, so now Looming Altasaur is looking good because we can actually block. So we're now hitting 7s. I'm starting to assume that... Actually, I'm gonna hold that. Meteor Golem... Yeah, let's take this out. Because if our opponent's so inclined, we can just chump block the... We can just chump block this thing. Opponent's now about to hit their 7. Slightly annoying if they hit their own Meteor Golem. So now we're living literally at just 8 mana, so we're not gonna hit. We're neither gonna hit Pit Lord nor Palaka Worm. This is gonna be nuts. It has trample, so we need to hit our own big guy. And 8s don't have. We do have Crash of Rhinos, so we might trade some stuff. For opponent swings with this, no, he's not gonna swing with that. Thank goodness. So yeah, let's play this one. Not liking where. Actually, we're liking it better now. Our opponent can start hitting their own 8, their own 9. In fact, if they hit their own Borborygmus, we can kiss this one goodbye. But this gives us options to either play or chuck. Also, the addition of legendaries makes it interesting because if you have a legendary already, would you risk, and especially in such a small pool as the 8s? Okay, Gate Colossus, not so much. I might actually just trade these two off. Let's see what our opponent offers. Okay. I'll take the 7 first. Probably should... Okay. Okay, so we got 7/7, so at least we can trade that. We're just gonna be a bit patient here. We got a few dud creatures for purposes of Gate Colossus, but at least unlike the Gates deck, we don't have to see this guy again. Opponent's going for 9. So we definitely have to swing with these two. I'll probably hold the land up so if our opponent blocks with Gate Colossus, I can snipe. If our opponent swings a Palaka Worm, he's going for 8. Okay, so I guess I can still swing technically. So what happens is I trade. I get an extra card, and there's no way around it. So I'm gonna offer a trade. Okay, he's forced to block. Actually, the interesting thing is, if I deal damage... So that's 5, right? I still deal combat damage, so that's 2 cards. So 1, 3, 4... So this... Oh, 3 cards. So we'll play Mountain. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's go for a 9. Okay, at least it flies, so I can't complain. So Boar Perigimus is actually quite good. If you can as long as you can set the system up right, you will draw cards off it, which is very decent. And that might just get you the extra push you need. So we can actually hit for a 10. Opponent's going for... Oh, he's got his own dragon. I can just wait for up... Oh, can't wait for upkeep. He has this mana. He doesn't have lifelink with this though, so I can just literally swing with these two and it's game over. He has no way to block 2 of these. All hail extra flyers. Yep, opponent concedes at that point. Well, that's very close, so can't complain too much. Okay, so getting a lot of notifications here and there. Also, moving up our mastery tree, not too bad. Doing reasonably well there. I'm down to the last page already, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check it later. I should only have a few left. So, opponent's starting. So as far as this format goes, advantage goes to the one who's starting, even with the extra land you draw. Because the guy, but then again, you can only tell whose advantage it is based on what drop you get at the quality of the drop that is put. Like, let's see, opponent plays 2 drop. Gets a 2/2 with lifelink. That's going... I'm kind of forced to play one now because... if I let that go out of... So I draw an extra land. So not great, but I need to start putting pressure or else our opponent's going to get away with life. That said, drawing the extra land means that we're not too out of step. Kind of would have preferred Branch Walker, Sailor of Means, so our opponent's also not out of step, at least for 1 turn, so no blocks. We're gonna have to play very defensively at this point. Let's just play the Plains, he saw that already. So, Exclusion Mage would really be nice, so that's, might be asking quite a bit, but let's see. And, okay, lag. Oh, Thief of Sanity, that would be... Okay, we don't get any value out of it, so I could choose to trade. But think of it this way: if it goes to the long game, this guy can churn through a lot of cards. Let's see what happens though. Yeah, I could just block this one. I'm gonna take the damage one more time because reasons. See what our opponent hits at 4. Let's see. There is also one that bounces, and there's also a troop. Okay, hits a wall, so that's actually very good for us. Actually, cancel. I'm going to attack first, again because there are raid triggers, and we can start kind of milling. Yeah, let's. Shame we can't play any of those, but I'm kind of okay with that. And RNG's dictates we 2/2 with Menace. So this is probably what's gonna trade with the Bishop, Soldier at this point. Opponent is going to really be looking for something that can block this guy. Let's see. Yeah, what does our opponent hit at 5? I know I actually want to start playing these. Opponent goes for... Oh, he's going for 6. Does he hit Bells? No, he hits Palladium Ores. Has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. Okay. Opponent going straight for the 6, but it also means our opponent has one more chance to hit the lottery. Let's see what happens there. Well, we're definitely not attacking anymore at this point. Opponent's probably not going to attack either. We literally... Oh, he's still attacking. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's see, what can we hit at 5? Also note it has hexproof, so... So that's not the answer we need just yet. Okay, got some value. Nice. I am probably forced to chump block this one. Sure, I'll take just to get rid of the hexproof. Well, it's Explore Town. Well, thankfully we have ways to block. I could have just taken the 6 first. And let's see if we hit our own lottery. Nope, we don't hit. In fact, we hit Azor, the Lawbringer. We definitely can't cast anything with this, so I'm just actually going to... Let's see, it's white, blue, blue, and I ditched so many blue cards. Okay, let's set up the white, blue, blue. Let's see if we can actually get it to work. Opponent's now gonna hit 7. It's a 7/7 trample. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1 until... Oh my goodness. We're gonna take a World of Hurt here. If our opponent attacks with this one, I will auto block. But this is a World of Hurt. This is literally 7, 8. So this is literally 15. That's... Well, if you're doing score, that's kind of lethal. So we're hitting our own 7. Okay, whenever creature controls dealt damage. Has trample, so I will need to block with 2 just to absorb. That said, I have... We can survive one more turn, but we're more often than not probably... I could just play... Okay, this costs 4, so I could just play a 4-drop and just ping. This doesn't have haste, that's good news. So watch me... Okay, so that's just to stay alive. I could play my own 8. I could also... Yeah, just play our own 8. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. Ooh! That's what I'm talking about. No. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we can survive. Whew. So actually, I now want to start saving up mana because I can start sniping these guys. It will buff Kazarov. Opponent drops, gets Zetpala again. It's indestructible, so that's a catch. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is real. This is a real thinker. Okay, fine. Let's play 9 because yeah. Because we're on course for a 10. Yeah, okay, we hit Zakama. Doesn't help us here. Actually, no, it helps because we can block. We can now block Zetpala. Zakama can block Zetpala. Say that 3 times really fast. And Zakama is much more efficient. In fact, I can... Okay, opponent does not get their own Zetpala. Doesn't get their own Zakama. Okay, so this one's for 10. But... buff that. Let's cancel that first. And we can gain life as an insurance policy. So I can also just play 4. Let's play 4. Okay, nothing to write home about. But the thing is, we have to start sniping everything our opponent plays. We also have insurance against opposing Zakamas at this point. Opponents... Ooh, is he gonna go for cards? He probably should. That said, he can activate once, he'll get a ton of cards. He will lose this. Okay, he's not going for it. I have to go for it though. Let's see, he might force our... Okay, he's gonna activate it. Yeah, sure, resolve. He's gonna get a lot of gas now. And he's just gonna play this one. This is gonna be a long game, guys. I want to try hitting 8s again, but I know I can at least... I should just start sniping. Okay, our opponent's at 9s, not yet Impervious Great War mana. It's a 9. Bringer of the Red Dawn. So... Ooh. I did not see this in the list. Okay, so it hasn't been discovered yet, but that's an auto kill. Can now play x equals 5. You may remove, put twice that many counters. Okay. So, okay, sure. I guess that should be enough. It has trample too, so probably should have removed more. Well, I wanted some safety just in case our opponent swings, but yeah, I could have. This is 11-11. Which, if I can snipe some of these guys, I can actually deal some damage through Zet. Okay, opponent's going Prowl Harpooner. He can snipe this one. Good job. This guy still gets bigger. Yeah, I think he's looking for specific threats. Oh, and he's only realized that you can only activate this once. He can start loading up to 5. He's now at... Okay, so... So let's activate x equals 5. I'm so sorry. Tapping it down. I forgot all about Chillbringer. Ravnica Allegiant All-Star. That's very brutal. Okay, I'll probably do one more game given the time we have here. Hope it's not too long. But yeah, Zakama is still the all-star that it's always been. Okay. So if we don't have mountains, we lead on swamps. Opponent's gonna go... Okay, opponent probably hit Hydroid Krasis. So he whiffed. Because he whiffed, I can afford to pass. Now that said, he could play something now and it'll be my turn to whiff. Okay. Add 1 man. Okay, it's not quite a mana round. Okay. Well, we can trade at least. We might get more Merfolk. Given they're mostly Ixalan and a few outliers. There's some outliers in Ravnica block, so... Oh no, Josuves. Okay, fine, we'll trade. Give me something that can hit or bounce that guy. I could have also just left it behind. Woodmark, Painter... Okay, not great. It will still... The creature will still get menace, it just doesn't get the buff. That said, I am going to have... No, it's an auto hold back. We need to hold back enough creatures to start blocking Josuves. We're gonna take a bit of a beating here. We're gonna take an even bigger beating at this point, so... Okay, let's play blue mana for now. Not great. That said, we can still snipe Josuves or Balrak Crusher, not both. I'll probably hit the Vest first. Does our opponent hit the Bells and Lock? Nope. Oh no. Very good reason to mass block now. Now it's our turn to play the lottery. Let's see if we hit or miss. Okay. Scry doesn't mean anything, but I do want to put one in the bottom. So we can still block this. That's the good news. So our opponent's probably gonna just keep attacking with Balrak Crusher because he knows we cannot afford to trade. That said, he can also... Opponent's going for the 6 immediately. No, he's not gonna have it become Ooh, this is bad. This can become very big. Okay, we have to take. Really curious as why our opponent's now playing at 6. Okay, let's play 7. Agent of Treachery, we are definitely borrowing the Locks and the Life Chatter. It's now our turn to ruin our opponents. Okay, what are the odds that our opponent gets an Agent of Treachery too? So opponent's gonna start playing at 7. It's not great. Okay, we can now hit 8 and 9. That's the good news. Bad news is we don't have the red. We don't have all the red that we need. This doesn't have lifelink either, so no point trying to get the big buff. The only important thing is that this is not on our opponent's side. Opponent gets reincarnated. Has trample. He didn't attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go for the 9. At least Sakama will. Oh wait, we can pay for it. And to be mean about it. Oh, this doesn't have flying himself, so... So the afterlife tree... Oh, with so many guys to block, I'm still gonna lose. Okay, because let's see. This has trample, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's Chromium 2. Oh my gosh. Let's see how he beats me down. Gonna go for it. Can't get any worse than it is already. Now definitely I'm gonna pay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's play x equals 5. Probably still over considering how much life we've had to spend for this. Humongous. Opponent still has to do some math here though. But he can't. It is survivable. And I literally have only one activation of this. Okay. No trample. This doesn't have trample either, so it takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's it. Well, at least the Pit Lord did do some work, but yeah, we eventually ran out of options in the end. So there you go. That's these. We did quite well. Had one extremely long game, but nothing too bad. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. We should get some more of our regular programming as soon as I can get my workload done. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, and God bless everyone.